Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your message for the weekend of August the 13th, 14th, and 15th. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so what is happening here? Okay. Overall, at the heart of this is confusion about your wish fulfillment, about it's like your destiny. Like this, the star is about wish fulfillment. It's about healing. It's about all of those things. But this feels like confusion about your destiny, where you're supposed to go. Like the star is your guiding light. It's the star is it's like thank you. It's the North Star is what I'm seeing, and it's guiding you. This is confusion about where you're supposed to go, about what your destiny is, about how this is all supposed to work. Like what this is a confusion about how this is all supposed to work out. How is this going to work out? I can't see it, right? I've asked for something. I'm moving in this direction, but I cannot see the star. I cannot see the light, right? Okay, so this is okay. This feels really murky here. Okay, so this is someone in your household, someone at home, someone, yes, at home. This is home. This is someone at home, and they're being petty with their emotions. This is like pettiness. This is juvenile. This is little. This is juvenile. This is an emotional juvenile. An emotional juvenile. You don't say. Yep. This is someone at home that has a title to you. So this may be the Mr. to your Mrs. or the Mrs. to your Mr. You see what I'm saying? This is your person. And it looks to me like this cycle that you were in with this person, because the world is in reverse, right? This cycle did not close out well. That's not what I'm getting. I'm not getting that this went well, that this cycle closed out well, because someone stayed and someone walked away. So that may have brought about, so that the end was supposed to happen. Okay, definitely with the world, even in reverse, that is a cycle. The cycle didn't end well. It didn't end the way it was supposed to, because someone walked away. Okay, because you were expecting you have the 4 wands here. You were expecting the happily ever after, the pillar energy, home, family, money, lifestyle, or spirituality. You were expecting all of those things, and that cycle did not go well because somebody stayed and someone walked away. Okay, then we have the Knight of Wands. So something is coming that you're very passionate about, or you can feel very passionate about, or a very passionate person comes toward you. Let's see. Again, this is home energy, right? This is like if you walked away from this, which I'm looking at it, somebody walked away. So now you're looking for a place that you could love. You're looking for a home. A home is an energy, right? You're going to feel very passionate about it. You want to move toward it with passion because of everything that happened. So this is like looking for your dream home, right? Someplace that you absolutely love. It's going to have everything that you love in it, and everything about it you're going to love, right? Because you may not know where you're being led to. You may be confused about how to get there. You may be confused about where it all ends up, okay? But you're moving into the new space for yourself, okay? If you walked away from that home, or you're transforming the home that was into the home that you can love, that you can be passionate about. This, you could be remodeling it, you could be redecorating it, you could be upgrading. It looks like an upgrade to me, I'm just saying. Okay, now, oh yeah, so somebody's coming at you and they're moving slow, which is good, because slow and steady, slow and stable, right? While you're figuring this part out and this happens, so this person is a long-term committed relationship for you. This is the devotion. This is what should have been that. Should have been that, right? That's what comes in. What should have been. The 4 pillars, what should have been the ending of a cycle that began something new. Something great, right? Moving forward. Now, this feels like getting ripped off by the IRS, to tell you the truth. That's what this feels like. The government wants more money, or you know, like, this feels like, yeah, like you get that letter that says, well, hey, we audited you and now you owe us this. That's what this feels like. It feels like you feel like you're getting ripped off. Good thing is, though, they don't get everything, right? They don't get everything. They take what they can, right? That was very specific for someone, right? And you are worried about it. Like, how much can they get? Ooh. Yeah. This is like, this is an anxiety about this. Like, it's an anxiety that, I hate to say this, but it's very pressing. It's like getting bad news, and it stresses you to the point where you're just like, I need to lay down. So I don't know. Yeah, this is bad news. This is anxiety that turns into, like, it exacerbates something. It exacerbates a pre-existing condition. It exacerbates, you could be getting ripped off by the bank. Or you could feel that way about it, you know? This is that. This is that, oh Lord, like, I don't know, depending on how much, you know? But it definitely is going to cause some detriment here. What is the advice on that, Spirit? This may also be, I don't know, I live in a state that I truly doubt will lock down again. This could be that. Government lockdown, government shutdown. That causes a loss of money. Because, I mean, how many people can afford to do that again? How many families can really do that again? You know? There was another, I think it was Libra that had the lockdown. But this is what this feels like. This is a government shutdown. This is for you. This would be like, your company had to close. Your business has to, fold. This causes a lot of stress and anxiety, but how is that advice? I guess it's a forewarning. I don't know. Hold on. It's, you have to see it. You'll see it coming, and when you do, just get prepared. Okay? That's how you avoid it. You stay one step ahead of it because you use the wisdom. You use wisdom from the past, wisdom that you've accumulated. Okay? That's the strength here. You know how to navigate this. You just have, okay, anxiety comes with fear, right? You have to face it. Not face your fears in the sense like, I don't believe in telling people that, to face your fears, because when you're terrified, you can't even think. You can't even think to face it. It doesn't even matter anymore. For me, I'm a complete dunderhead. You know, when I am terrified, I can't think. And I'll admit, I'll be the first one to admit that, okay? I can't. So, I don't think anyone can, honestly. I mean, come on. Your rational and higher functions no longer, you know, receive the right amount of blood flow, honestly. But, this is about being prepared as best you can and falling back on knowledge that you have, knowledge and experience that you have accumulated over time on how to navigate something like this, okay? That's the advice here. Either you or someone else. So you may have to call in other relatives or friends. This feels like a very close-knit thing. I don't think you would go so far out of your circle. But this is about being prepared because of what you've gone through in the past. That's the advice, right? When I say anxiety and fear and you have to face it, what I mean is the best way to approach that is to do what you need to do to feel safe so that you can look at it clearly, okay? If it means step out of the situation, do that. Whatever it is that distances you from this feeling, okay, and makes you feel safe enough to look at it clearly and use your experience and your wisdom that you have accumulated over time to approach it, okay? Because you do have that. The Ace of Cups is in reverse, okay? I think Scorpio just had this, the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? This is like, so the Ace of Cups is definitely about an offer of new love, okay? This is I would say, a very public rejection of somebody's love. If I had to just go with this, I would say this is like being rejected on social media. You know? The equivalent of, do you like me, check here, do you not, check this box, you know what I mean? But publicly, okay? Publicly getting the no check. What is that about? What is that about? This is somebody that you were really interested in, you really wanted to build a life with. This is somebody that you had decided that, you know, you were going to offer not just your cup, but, you know, long-term commitment. You know, this was like, I would say this is like a public proposal that the person says no. I guess the advice there is don't propose. Oh, is this like a public breakup? Is this a public breakup? Is this like status? What do they call it? Status has changed. No longer in a relationship. Wow. Okay. So you're keeping an eye on something, right? This is my watcher, right? This is watching I almost feel like you're watching to see if this person is going to change their mind. Or you're watching to see, either you're watching the demise of this person. I mean, if they were that public, I don't say I wouldn't. I have no judgment. I'm just saying. It's like watching them. Watching them to see. I want to say watching them to see if they... to see if they're going to give themselves away. Watching to see if... It's almost like watching to see them dig their own hole. Really. Because they're real cutthroat with the mouth. Okay? They a verbal gangster. And you may be watching to see if they're going to say the wrong thing to the wrong one. Okay? Now, this may have ended, which it says it does, but I see victory here. I see money, and I see your destiny. Okay? And I see you watching to see if they dig a hole for themselves and fall in. You know, we should keep it positive. If they've done all of this, then well, let's just keep it positive, shall we? Shall we? Shall we, shall we? Shall we, shall we? Shall we keep it positive? You know, yeah, there's anxiety here, right? The sixth chakra, which is the third eye, which is the seat of intuition. Okay. You may be anxious about some messages you receive. I'm sure that there are other messages for you. Okay. But the next time that you offer, I don't really see you offering. I don't see you offering. I see you withholding. I do. I see that you are still... You still are available. I see that you still are emotionally available. You're not closing yourself off. So there's not withholding in that way. It's like you're more discerning now. You look at things so much more clearly, not just with your eyes, but with your intuition, right? You know, there may be things that you see that are red flags. I would give you that because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at a red flag for myself. Like, that's the way you're approaching the situation. And that may be great because this was meh. And, you know, if you're just going to watch to see him fall in a hole. Well, I have no judgment. So, your closing message is you're more reserved. You're holding on to your heart. You're not just looking with your eyes. You're looking with your intuition. And you have a little bit of anxiety here about red flags. I don't think any red flag is going to get by you again. Okay, Sagittarius. It looks to me like you've got your eye on a few things. You're keeping your heart in the right place. And you are following your intuition. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.